इसका फोन गिरेगा तो देखो मारेंगे लिटरली वही तो
हाँ कितना बनाते हैं
अभी ये क्या मस्ती है
मैं से ऐसे लगा
ना
ये रात में तो सारे सुनने हैं ये मेरा वैसे करता है मैंने बनाया है
वो कुछ सवाल बोलने की कोशिश कर रहा था
मेरे को बताना था
डिसअपॉइंटेड
नारी का सुना देखो हिप हॉप के बताओ दैट इज एक दिन ये सिनेमा okay just keep your mobile again we were discussing that economic points or conditions how it affected. So we have seen the decline of landed aristocracy in that Inam Commission, which year 1852. Next is growing unemployment. What is unemployment? Normally we think that there is no job is called unemployment, but unemployment is a very different condition. That is willing to work and not getting for the livelihood. That kind of condition is termed as unemployment. There are so many aspects also. Now, let's see that a large number of people remain unemployed, no income, no living the same conditions and all. So, that also one of the reasons to start the revolt of 1857. Next, inhuman treatment of indigo cultivators. Is that indigo could be cultivated in a fertile soil. That fertile land only could be used. Now you see that vast population is there, so they need food grains. And if that the land is used for indigo cultivation, the people would suffer from poverty, starvation. But these planters used to force them to grow that. And inhumanly these people were treated. So that also affected because if they want to change from that indigo to other crops, this is very difficult because the roots of that indigo go deep into the land. Removing that and growing other crop is not possible. So this kind of ill treatment also affected. Next point is that poverty and famines. Already I think I have told you, it made the people poor. Famine is a condition related to poverty only because they don't have food. Starvation. Starved to death. So that kind of condition. So economic condition is over. Any point needed discussion? That I told optional. Now the military condition. That is the last point. We all are knowing that what was the immediate cause. Before going to that immediate cause.
The name of uprising made you an artist.
The causes that one only military causes we will discuss. Then afterwards the consequences very big. Okay. What are the military causes? Ill treatment of Indian soldiers. Indian soldiers were treated badly. Why they were treated? We have to understand that when the British came to India, only few people came. In order to work under them, people were not there. So forced the Indians to join the military. But these people were not having the expertise of that modern machinery and all. They were knowing how to use bows and arrows and that old type of warfare on elephant back or like that only they know. So those who are not knowing or not ready to join the military, they were ill-treated or they were punished. Okay. Next point is that bleak prospects.
In social causes, there was something related to
Telephone.
wires.
That see one. No. It is also coming in this part. What is that? When these telephone wires were made, somebody spread the news that it is used for hanging them. Why not? They don't know. Indian people were not having familiarity with that. So they saw that, oh, okay, this line is made, means it is for hanging the.
Was that a rumor?
Rumor only. See, cable is for hanging the people.
I was thinking something. If you will hang someone so that telephone wire will break.
People interpret it like that, and some news when it is coming, they start spreading it. Yes. It was a new idea to India. No? Indians were not aware of this one, never seen. So they thought that, okay, British के against कुछ करेगा तो hang करेगा इस.
Easy access.
That's even invented how to communicate.
No. Communication. Yes. King's time, they used to have that runners. Secondly, drummers used to be there. They used to wait in nooks and corners. They will make the announcement which are made by the king. Opinions? Oh, the uska paave to lecture. That is what in so many dramas or that one.
But like all formal king to king wala messages were with runners.
No, there was something like that. If a king had to wage war, they used to set out that this thing, that horse, Ashwamedha. So that is what they used to set out. And if any king stopped that horse from running, that king will have war with him. So that was the earlier condition. But when this the inventions are made, life become easier. But that understanding was not there with the older people.
Ma'am, so like in the telephone wala samana, if a king, for example, the equivalent of killing the guy who brought the message was just hanging up the phone.
No, King's time telephone was not there. The British only introduced that. That was late, very late. Okay. Now let's see that war messages also through messengers only were sent. In I think your this thing English literature. that Athens was with that Athens and all. I think which class? Odysseus is some way Shabas So then for that also messengers were sent. Okay. Now come back what this thing. Deprivation. Bleak prospects of promotion. What is bleak? This thing. There was no chances of promotion. We know that now military or any services promotions are being given on the merit or after a certain years they will be given promotion. But at that time, how many years they work also, they have to stay in the same position. So that is what the bleak chances of promotion. Next, deprivation of allowances and low salaries. What is that? Earlier times, in the initial stages, when that person is sent to wage war with other countries or other parts, they used to get special allowances. Once the war over and they return back, these allowances used to be stopped. And salaries also, they are getting very less salaries. Now we know that people, present day, many of the youth wanted to join in defense services. Because of that, the salaries, the status, whatever they are getting, so people wanted to join. But at that time, nothing was there. It was, if you study about that Second World War time and all, the condition, what was that, how it was created, means to attract that people, that is some kind of superficial, this one was created, but the real life was different. They have to stay along with the other dead bodies. Trenches were made, and in the trenches only they sit to attack the enemies. And by the time that the same trench, dead bodies used to be there. And they have to see that big rats or like that eating that corpses. So very much difficult conditions. Earlier times the people have to wage war. So that all made the feeling of that soldiers that is to be left. That means they don't want to continue. That also increased that attitude towards that. Against the British, not towards. Faulty distribution of troops. What is that? We know that. Tell them first.
More Indian soldiers in those.
That is the ratio. Okay. Indian soldiers and the same British 1:1,000. That was the ratio.
They are kept the civilian officials in the most strategic places.
That British officers were kept to supervise that Indian soldiers also, strategic posts also, British personnel were kept. Another thing is that troops the alag groups are there. Infantry, cavalry, horsemen, like that, different sections are there. And never that Indian person get that kind of important post. That also hurt the feeling, because about India, Indian people are knowing. We know that India is a land of mountains, this thing, and all forts are there. So how to escape also, how to continue with that, they are not well about it. But they were not given. So these all hurt the feelings of Indian soldiers. Next, General Service Enlistment Act. This book that UT book, page number 8, you just see. Page 8. in that General Service Enlistment Act, have you seen? Just go through fast. What is that?
Okay.
Okay, what is it?
It was basically that the Brahmins were the rule that they can't cross the sea, but the British told them that you have to go outside of India and cross sea for duty, and the Brahmin soldiers saw this as a threat to their caste.
Yes. So means losing the caste. So already we have discussed about that. When they are converted, a caste is lost. Now they were forced to cross the sea. And nowadays, people go abroad. They go. They work in the ships also. But at that time, there was a superstitious belief was there. If they cross the sea, means they lose the that religious sanctity. So that now they were forced.
They lose their religious thing. So, in which religion they live in?
No. Actually, they wanted to remain in the religious faith only. But their religion taught them they should not. They should not. So they don't want to work against.
Okay.
So it is a forceful. See that one simple example. It is a laughing topic or joke. Okay, joke is not really that is. When I studied, I was in boarding school. So in boarding school, everyone used to stay together. That in class time or study time used to be there. So 2-3 Muslim girls were there. So they used to have exactly that 7 o'clock. So they used to go and have that one.
Yeah.
And another thing is that for that purpose they used to clean every the same part to be clean and all. So by the time this thing, if any dog or like that comes, again they have to go. So I don't know. That is that time I used to be very happy with that. Yeah? So we used to have that dog that in that hostel part. So that dog to be made to run to that this thing first floor. सीढ़ी चढ़ा के उधर भेजेगा. ये लड़की लोग क्या करते हैं? वो खिड़की के उधर ऐसे हैंग करके खड़े होते हैं. Now also that scene is there because if the dog come nearby, means they have to go and wash again. So that is the belief. But at that age, that is, I was small, only school days, very small. So it was a fun for me. I did not know that it was hurting the religious sentiments. Now I feel that how much I hurt the sentiments. So this is what religion. Losing the religion is very much hurtful for that people who believe in it. So.
Ma'am, what if the person is atheist?
Atheists are also there. That we are not going to think deeply. I have to complete my lesson today. I am allotted 2 hours for completing this lesson, so I am rushing. 2 hours? No, one lesson, one lesson. Not much. No, we are reaching. We are reaching. Some no. In between, some parts are. Okay. Yes. You understood, no? Whatever we have discussed, understood clearly, no? Any problem is no. So this phase we will go. Now, what is that? Poor performance of British troops. When they perform badly, they were not having any problem. They did not support the Indian soldiers in any way. The next is the immediate course. That is the most important part for starting that revolt. Everyone know that what was the immediate use. The introduction of the greased cartridges, or that is Enfield rifle. Enfield rifle was introduced, and it was to be opened, and that cartridges to be filled.
Barrel shot.
But what to be done? It was sealed. That one, that cartridges was sealed, and under that it was greased with the fat of pig and cow. Cow is holy for Hindus. Pigs are unholy for Muslims. So both the sections don't want to do.
One question.
Ah.
So if pigs were only for Muslims, so why did Muslims didn't want to use that?
They never use. No. They never use it. Muslims never use it. It is unclean for them. According to the religious laws, it is very clearly written. No one should use.
Yeah, but why were they against that? If they said that.
They did not introduce. British only
Yeah, they
introduced.
did introduce. So why they were against?
Misleading the caste.
That according to them, they cannot use it. They cannot open it with their mouth. Understood? Yes?
It was a mistake. It was not true. It was used.
It was a rumor only.
Yeah, it was not.
If you everything, many of the things were spread like rumors only, and people started believing because they wanted to open and then fill into that. So then it was spread like that. It is greased with the fat of cow and pig. It is not at all like that. But it raised that feeling of this soldiers, and that was the beginning of the first war of independence. So then, now I think you are having the consequences of it. In between part is not there. Okay. Consequences means the effects. As a result of that first war of Indian independence, what happened? The first result or first outcome was the end of colony rule, or then company rule. Company rule, East India Company, which was made as a company for trade purpose, they began to rule over. Now the company rule ended. Okay. Second important thing is Queen Victoria Proclamation. Who was Queen Victoria? At that time, 1858, she was the queen. We know that previous this thing year, Queen Elizabeth II died, and now it was gone to Charles. So long back, that time, Queen Victoria was the empress of Britain, and now she made a proclamation. That was Queen Victoria Proclamation of 1858. What was that proclamation? Transfer of power from East India Company to British Crown. And when it was passed, you just underline that date and all. It was passed in Allahabad, November 1st, 1858. And who was that? Lord Canning.
You have to say by not carrying the first Viceroy of India.
Because no. This one, Lord Canning's name to be the November 1st, 1858, Allahabad. Okay, because 1 mark question, what way it is you have. Now, next important change is that it end the rule of Mughals and Peshwas. Mughal rule ended, and the Peshwas who were the powerful this thing, administrators of the Maratha kingdom, that also entered. Clear?
Here Nana Sahib was the last Peshwa had taken to hand. No, here with death of Bahadur Shah too, who was deported. What is
Deported, that is Bahadur Shah, no? Actually, first war of independence time, Bahadur Shah supported that the rulers, princes and all. They made Bahadur Shah as the ruler. So they wanted to bring that power from the British to Indian ruler. So Bahadur Shah became the leader. But after that suppression of that war, what the first thing the British did was that Bahadur Shah was deported to Myanmar, that means Rangoon, and later he was killed. In front of him, he had to see that his two sons were also killed. That old king at that age of 70s or like that, he had to see in front.
And when he was taken somewhere, he died of a
So this is what deported from one land to other land. When that person is taken, it is called a deport. Okay.
One more thing.
Then change in relation with the princely states. What is princely state? There were two types of regions under the British rule. One is princely states, another is provinces. Okay, provinces were directly under the control of British. See, you heard about the Bengal presidency, Bombay presidency, Madras presidency, Northwestern frontier province. All these are called the provinces. Got it? Now, this princely states were the regions which were ruled by kings, princes. Understood? So, the treatment with the princely states changed. Some of the princely states started getting some kind of what is that money, some amount was given to this princes. This was stopped during that round table conference, that is nationalist movement time only. Okay, till that time the princes used to get allowances. It was fixed by that, it is called privy purse. Privy purse. That is, by being that princess, they were getting allowances from the side. Clear? Now, next point is that policy of divide and rule. That is the worst policy the British introduced. Worst policy.
We are still suffering from it.
Huh?
We are still suffering from it.
Yes, that is why we are suffering. What is that? Divide and rule.
They divided the castes and they told that they are enemy of this caste.
Actually, dividing that people into Hindus and Muslims. That finally led to the partition of India.
Till now, that's the problem.
Yes, that is the problem. So the British introduced that policy of divide and rule. That it is started with the partition of Bengal, 1905. So that time onwards, that divided, Bengal was divided into East Bengal and West Bengal. West Bengal Hindu majority, East Bengal Muslim majority, and later it became Bangladesh. So this policy of the British was the worst policy, and we are suffering because of it.
But West Bengal is not really a Muslim.
Now why
Because their majority are Islam.
Rohingyas from that part is coming and settling? बांग्लादेश से उधर बॉर्डर पे ही बनाया ना, उधर से intrusion is there. So that is why it became. But our policy is not throwing them out. Our policy is accommodating everyone. If we see that this thing, partition time, what all problems were there? From Pakistan, Hindus were driven out. But Indians did not tell you go back. We did not throw them. But during that time, when on their journey, the water parts are poisoned. Means they did not get even water to drink. That much long journey they have. Now in Delhi and all, there were Havelis. Havelis means very big mansions. And those people who came from Pakistan, leaving all their property and all, they were made to live in this big Havelis. Made means they entered forcefully taken. That was somebody else's property. So that way we accommodated them. We never throw them. But Pakistan's attitude was an attitude of hatred. Pakistan's attitude is an attitude of hatred. So they try to destroy or to damage that Indians. But still we are alive. And now also that Rohingya refugees are coming to India. Not only in that part, they are coming even in Mumbai also. So many are there. Okay. Yes. Next.
But they need some citizenship to stay here.
Few people, government, see, citizenship giving is having so many formalities. Parliament have to pass that, grant that. So if they have to show that they have been living in India for this many years, they know this language, so many conditions are. So how they are related to India, all those things have to be fulfilled, then only then. Yes, okay. Now, what is that? Racial antagonism. Okay. Listen. What is racial antagonism? Antagonism is hatred. Racial hatred was created. That is also there. So when it's superior races and inferior races. Okay, that is what. See, now also, see, I'll tell you one one kind of this thing, feeling which is there among the Indians. Those who are having education or English education, that English educated people have a feeling that they are superior than those people who are talking the local language. Not there. It is there. So the people, when they are going to some places, if they are able to talk in English, well, they are giving or getting some respect. Nowadays, what is that? Hindi is made as the national official language.
national language
National language नहीं, national official language. National language. Why?
बहुत सारे languages हैं.
See, when we got that freedom, afterwards there was a policy called a language policy. Understood? According to that language policy, this Hindi was made as official language at that time. then there was a big protest from southern states, especially Tamil Nadu. There was so much protest because in Tamil Nadu, Hindi is not at all taught. So then they told that this was a time when that government was trying to make all the different parts join together. So that time, if that is South India goes separately, then that cannot be accomplished. So they told that okay, up to 1965 this will continue. By the time gradually it can. But that also did not work out. Again, civil war problem started. So civil war means within the country when there is outbreak of war. So then what happened? So 22 languages are allowed. You can see in currency notes these languages. That these languages are made as scheduled languages. Listed in one schedule, these all languages are allowed. Baki, the local languages we can speak only. Understood? So, what is the, when these languages are called scheduled languages. Sorry.
I don't even try.
Scheduled language.
Okay. Scheduled. Come back. So this that was the language policy. We are not going so deep into that. I think you understood. So when we say that Hindi, actually 40% of the people only speak. Okay, 40% of the people only speak this language, but rest 60% of the people are speaking other language. So it cannot be that official language, but still it is considered as the national official language. Okay. Come back. Our this next point is that foreign policy, a kind of that relationship with the other countries. That policy was formulated. That is next religious changes. What was the religious changes? That part is there or not?
Yes.
What religious changes are given? British told that they will not interfere in the that India's religious affairs. That is what religious policy.
So they would not come into religious affairs. So they wouldn't have given sati and.
That will be afterwards only. Now consequences after that one, no? Revolt होने के पहले ही हो गया ना. Now 1858 में ये active के द्वारा. Now next is that army में changes बना दिया. Now what happened earlier? This part different regions that the soldiers started the revolt. So now in order to avoid further such revolts or in order to prevent such kind of outbreaks, they made changes in the military. That is increasing the ratio of the European soldiers and the Indian soldiers, that is 1:5. That ratio. No.
डबल से ज्यादा नहीं होना चाहिए.
1 to 1000 was there. No? Now 1 to 5. That is every 5 Indian, 1 European. Okay, that these are the changes in the military. Now, economic exploitation. Further, they made the provision that the Indian resources will not be taken to Europe without the consent. It will not be that kind of competitive this thing. Indians can develop the economy. So interference in the economic aspect will be reduced. Earlier, they take away all the resources and Indians were forced to buy them. Now, next is rise of nationalism. That is very important development. Is afterwards only the nationalist feeling started, and later on, India's freedom struggle in the literal sense started. So, rise of national feeling means every sections of the unsatisfied group join together and fight against the. Next is widening the gulf between Hindus and Muslims. That is due to the divide and rule policy. Clear? So that's all I think so. Now I am giving you target was made, so I have to complete. हमारे वाले दो महीने लगेगा ये मेरे को पता है पूछ ले ओके nationalism explain कर why is nationalism explain why is nationalism then comes वो अभी से याद नहीं नहीं पढ़ के बताते नहीं पढ़ के नहीं हमारे में एक चैप्टर को दो एक बार पढ़ के हां चलेगा एक बार yes page number 20 and 21 that is a review exercise. It was the first Indian people first freedom.
मैं question पूछूं?
20 का one question doctrine of lapse. Okay. And then 21 का that fourth question. Page 20.
Queen Victoria के necklace
ये मेरे को क्या पता मैंने क्या
पिक्चर वहाँ पे दिया हुआ है जिनके बता
ये अच्छा ये बता क्वीन विक्टोरिया के सर पे जूते डालते जिनके क्वीन विक्टोरिया
मैंने चैलेंज एक्सेप्ट नहीं किया
ओके ओनली वन
1 2 3 4
मैं अभी बात पूछूंगी
next week
विक्टोरिया का एक्सक्लूसिव फेलियर अभी जस्टिस नहीं लग रहा
आज सर का वो अश्वत्थामा वाला
मैं सो गई थी
अरे नहीं सर बोल रहे थे द्रौपदी अर्जुन के साथ रहेगी फिर वो लोग ऐसे घर पे लेके अर्जुन नहीं चुप 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 सुन ना उसके बाद वो घर पे लेके गया एंड उसकी माँ ने बोल दिया दैट जो भी है 5 भाई बांट लो एंड बोल रहा सच में मान के बांट लिया था इसलिए उसका स्केड्यूल था कि मंडे को भीम रहेगा मस्किरा चल सर बोलते भीम एक तो एकदम 10 मिनट का था पता नहीं कैसे मैनेज किया
इसका हाथ ही हमारे लिए बना देता है हाँ
क्या 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 क्या
सर ने बोला था
इसका हाथ हमारे जितना बड़ा होता है
Two, three more questions you mark. Small questions. So that will help
Can
you.
you do it in
Homework. Page number 13. Page number 13. Yes. First one. What was General Service Enlistment Act?
भेज दे मेरे
First question.
British को Indian soldiers को
Page 30.
फोटो
ना ना आई नो
First one, General Service Enlistment Act.
What is my answer?
You write, you know. You have to remember that. Family बनती
That's what purpose is.
Now you read this thing and explain to me. Page number, your textbook. Tenth point, page number 19, 10th point. Changes in the army. Changes in the army. Page 19.
yes
Changes in the army. No. You read it and then explain one by one.
I know my ratio was changed.
You read it, no?
I will explain the second one.
Gen Z feeling
ऐसे दो दो एक करेंगे सोना फर्स्ट वाला पॉइंट करेंगे
मैं थर्ड चल रहा हूँ
मैं लास्ट में फिफ्थ कर रही हूँ
सेकंड
अभी पढ़ना फिर मैं फोर्थ कर रही हूँ
पॉइंट वाइज करना है
मैं पॉइंट जीरो कर रहा हूँ
मैं पूरा कर रहा था
Read it.
थर्ड में
कोई भी तीन पढ़ ले
ये पढ़ो तुम्हें पढ़ो नहीं तो पढ़ना
अपना काम करना
सेकंड वन आई विल जज मैं क्या बोली
after the first one what was the Hindi version question बाहर आएगा ना Hindi question बाहर आएगा ना after
No.
जाना इतनी हाइट ऐसे
ये 8 मिनट बाद आएगा
गलती से स्विमिंग किया उसने गलती से पढ़ गया हाँ निकल गया क्या बोल रहा है पर्पस से नहीं पढ़ेगा क्या बोल तेरा हाइट छोटा है मैं लड़का हूँ
हाँ तो ऐसे
See, this is after that war only.
सही तो बोला तेरा
मैम
No. Changes in the army.
What is this?
So Madras and sorry. Practically the same ratio was maintained till first world.
ऐसे बोलते हैं उसका बोलेंगे
This first ratio maintained. After the first world war. it was under that Indian justice doing. Because nationalist movement was active. So that's why a lot of changes happened. British was not having any authority to make us.
I don't think
was
से नीचे जा पाएगा.
this was.
minus 10 to
Read poetry.
मैम ऑफिसर को ऑफिस है.
Police.
Reading was a crime, you would be innocent.
If being big was a crime, you would be innocent.
Means head of that one.
I didn't know.
Okay. Okay. You're a 10, but on the PSC. Because you have to say. Yeah. But you deserve it.
विजय भैया को बुला
What Andrew? Why is Spidey so slow?
Say one person.
Yeah, नीचे भी जाने का
Anyhow, you will go after telling that point clearly. एक एक करके बोलने.
Second.
I'm first.
Second. अच्छा ठीक है फिर.
Okay, you completed reading. Because one point you are lost.
Second point.
Yes, you are studying. Indian
Ma'am, may I go to washroom?
Yeah. The ratio between Indian recruits and traditional recruits was 1:2 in Bengal Army and 2:5 in Madras. Yeah, that is
Bombay and Madras.
Bombay and
Okay.
Second.
Now, that practical principle, that one also, the general principle adopted was that the number of Indian sepoys should not exceed twice the land of European troops. Okay, second point.
Last one.
Was journals and national publication. Second point.
Second. Last
Key geographical and visual position.
Okay. Now third point who? You are going to there.
The British did not keep the ammunitions, etc. are not kept under the charge of state to stop them from uprising.
Okay. So many that means arms and ammunition were not given under the control of Indian soldiers. Fourth point. Fourth point. Fifth point.
In order to discourage nationalism, they have taken caste and community from
Okay. Yes.
Newspapers, journals. Newspapers, journals, and the rest of the media was separated, was not provided to the Indian soldiers. So that they are separated from the rest of the.
was separated, was not provided.
These are not provided.
So means if leaflets, newspapers and other things, it will help in spreading that ideas to this one. So in order to prevent that spreading, they are not allowed to do. So that was okay. According to this one, 6 points. In that, how many points are there? 7. Okay. What was the extra point?
Earlier policy.
The other policy of India.
Executive.
And something from the office of cops should be maintained.
I mean, looked into the discussion.
इसने कवर लगाया तो तेरा क्या था इसमें कितना गंदा था नाम लगा हम लोग कवर चेंज करते हैं लोग तो फर्क नहीं पड़ता पर मैंने काफी कर जनरल क्या जनरल क्यों पैसा ने मेरी बॉटल 250 रुपीज उनको अच्छा है जर्नल भी नहीं कुछ नहीं हमें तो 50 रुपया देना है तो उनको आधा हाँ ट्यूटोरियल
मैंने बोला कि सेक्शन
ट्यूटोरियल
Andrew is our new Spider-Man. Yes.
It's not useful.
No, he's Venom.
नहीं
Venom. Spider-Man से ज़्यादा powerful है.
स्पाइडरमैन नहीं है वापस नहीं आना
अरे जा रहे हैं
इंसान से वो स्पाइडरमैन का दो
छुट्टा नहीं है जाओ
छोटा होने के पैसे